We've seen the Cowboys' success jumping out to leads on people. I don't know, easier said than done against the 49ers, right? But I think you make a really good point that getting Purdy out of that comfort zone of dictating the game, A, it's something that not a lot of people are equipped to do, and B, it might lead to some positive results for the Cowboys.
Yeah, no doubt. I really feel like in order for the Cowboys to have a chance, like we talked about on foxsport.com, they have to take care of the football. Dak had 2 interceptions in the postseason game last year, and those were critical in terms of the Niners being able to take advantage of those opportunities. So they have to play clean football. It'll be interesting to see how Mike McCarthy calls this game, compared to how Kellen Moore called it last year. Is it going to be more ball controlled? Is it going to be kind of a grinded out game from this Dallas Cowboys offense to try to limit mistakes and really make the 49ers earn their points on offense? I think that's going to be, again, one of the things to kind of watch for. And like I said, I really feel like you need to put Purdy in some precarious situations to see if he'll give the football to them.
Flipping over to that side, talking about Dak Prescott, obviously what everybody remembers from the playoffs is 2 interceptions in the first half that really had a huge hand in deciding that divisional round playoff game. I'm fascinated to see how this matchup goes. Obviously, it's a new DC in San Francisco with DeMeco Ryans off to Houston. Steve Wilkes takes over. The thing I remember about the divisional game so much is the Niners made Dak Prescott fight for every 5 or 6 yards. The throwing lanes were clogged. His receivers couldn't get a whole lot of separation. And the cast of characters outside the coaching staff is still the same. But what have you seen from Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, and those types of guys? The Cowboys offense really looks like a West Coast style so far this season. We haven't seen a ton of explosive plays. Do you anticipate that again this year where Dallas is going to have to string together these long, methodical scoring drives?
I think so, but I think what the Arizona Cardinals showed us is there's an opportunity to get explosive plays if you could run the football against them and kind of get them to suck up and maybe do some play action stuff behind that. That 99-yard drive that the Cardinals had against the Niners, you don't see great teams giving up long, sustained drives like that. Usually they're able to get off the field at some point. And we don't really consider the Cardinals, a top 10 offense in the league led by Joshua Dobbs. And so I think, again, that kind of provides a blueprint for the Cowboys that, maybe they can get the running game going a little bit with Pollard and run some play action stuff off of that to get explosive down the field. Maybe that will help them get into the scoring position a little easier. And then obviously we've talked about it with, what's happening with the Cowboys in the red zone. They have to be much more efficient once they get down there. They can't settle for field goals. They need to cash in with touchdowns because we know that the Niners are going to score offensively.